What's up, Mets fans, and welcome back to the channel. And in today's video, we are talking about, the best pitcher in baseball, surprise, surprise, Jacob deGrom, and how Jake could come out of the conclusion of the 2021 MLB season, not just as a possible Cy Young Award winner, but an NL MVP award winner too. And I'll be breaking down everything there is to know about Jacob deGrom, why I feel the way that I do, and why you will probably feel the same exact way once we reach the end of this video. So guys, if you end up enjoying this kind of Mets content, and you want to see more great Mets content like this, do not hesitate from smashing that like and subscribe button. Share this video with your friends, put on the notification bell, all those great things. We have now entered the month of June, guys, and we are trying to get a 7K subs here at the WardyNYM family by June 7th. So if you haven't smashed those buttons, please do. We're only a couple hundred away. Thank you so much for the continued support, guys. Now let's hop right into this video. Alright guys, let's start off by talking about another simply deGrominant night Jake had last night at the time of recording this against the Arizona Diamondbacks. His second start off of the IL for the 2021 season, 6 masterful innings, only gave up 2 hits, and had himself 8 strikeouts. The heater was ridiculous. He was pumping 101 on the gun as soon as the game started, and he's a guy that can do it all throughout the entirety of the game. If there's something we've known with Jake the past year, is that the velo has been at an all-time high, and there's no other pitcher, a starting pitcher in the MLB, that even comes close to the average fastball that Jacob has, where he's hitting at least triple digits more often than not. And to cap things off, he of course got himself an RBI single, because of course he does. That's Jacob deGrom doing everything himself. So he finishes the night with 6 scoreless innings, 8 Ks, and 1 for 3 at the plate with an RBI. So now let's get into why I feel the way I do, because as you guys probably know from that game, and you heard in the game itself, you heard the MVP chants, MVP, MVP. It sounded like that there were more Mets fans there than D-backs fans there, which is unfortunate. I'm sorry, D-backs, but seriously, it makes you wonder, is Jacob deGrom actually NL MVP candidate? I truly believe he is, and here's why, guys, because when you break down the numbers, let's go throughout everything throughout the entirety of the season. I know that he was on the 10-day IL, but still, he's currently leading the league in ERA by a wide margin when it comes to starters, with a 0.71 ERA. That is currently first since 1964 in the MLB among starters to have that low of an ERA through the month of May. Then when you get onto these other phenomenal numbers, yes, he's 4-2 on the season. He has 82 strikeouts as it is. He has a 0.57 whip, which is first in all the MLB. He averages 99 or higher on his fastball, which is the 99th percentile, and that's first in all the MLB among starters. He is in the 98th percentile in whiff rate, which is first among starters in the MLB. He is also first in the 99th percentile when it comes to K rate. He's first when it comes to 99th percentile and times by an average, and he's also first in 100 percentile when it comes to times on base percentage. And when you're talking about him from a hitting perspective, this guy, yes, you don't have the DH, but that's no problem for Jacob deGrom. He currently has 9 hits in the 8 games that he has actually started in this season. He has 3 RBIs in the process. He has a 450 average, a 450 on base percentage for a 950 OPS. So Jacob deGrom doing his best Shohei Ohtani impression, where no DH, no problem, I'm still going to get the job done with the bat. And all these numbers are telling me that, yes, you have the Fernando Tatises of the world. Yes, you have the Ronald Acuñas. You have the Juan Sotos when he's putting it all together. Those are the most stereotypical guys that are bound to probably be pushing for the MVP this year, just along with a lot of others. I'm just naming those 3 because those are normally the guys that come off the top of my head. But to expand further on Jake, why I believe he's so deserving is the Mets without Jacob deGrom are a far worse team. And don't get me wrong, they've had a tremendous season, but this is a team that when you have Jacob deGrom on the mound, you know that you're basically guaranteed to win as long as you don't mess things up. And I know the Mets have been notorious for that, but the guy who's been a Cy Young Award winner to the past 3 years fell just short, and probably would have won it in a full 162 season had it not just been 60 games in the short 2020 year. Just fell short, being a candidate to losing to Trevor Bauer, and then Yu Darvish was ahead of him in voting as well coming out of the NL. So Cy Young, we know, is pretty much locked up, but what he's doing now, between not just the pitching perspective but also the hitting perspective this point of the season, it's pretty telling in my mind. Jacob deGrom is not just the guy to beat for the NL Cy Young, but is very well going to be a guy to beat for the NL MVP. And when you look at what he's doing both be at the plate and also on the bump, it's hard to justify picking other guys over him. And look, he has a tall task. These are video game numbers right now. What he's doing with his fastball and slider, like in that D-backs game, perfectly pinpoint everything down and in on the slider for especially left-handed hitters has been remarkable. How long is he going to keep that up all season? I'm not sure, but Jake is like a fine wine. He's truly getting better with age now, and his 33-year-old season, you'd have to wonder, is this going to stop? I don't know, but for the entirety that it doesn't, Jacob deGrom is definitely deserving of being an NL MVP candidate at least, and I hope that I help sway you guys in the direction of believing that if there's any pitcher that could possibly win an MVP anytime soon, it's gotta be Jacob deGrom. Yes, you can make arguments for some other players out there, but what is he doing? Not just from a pitching perspective, which is literally breaking records on an every fifth day basis, but also what he's doing now at the plate just for fun, like it's effortless. He's a true athlete. He's a warrior out there, and I truly stand by the notion that Jacob deGrom could come out of the season with more than one award under his belt possibly. So guys, Mets fans, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Jacob deGrom could find himself as an NL MVP by the season's end? Give me your arguments for and against it. I'd love to hear it. And again, guys, if you ended up enjoying this kind of Mets content and you want to see more great Mets content like this, please do not hesitate again from smashing that like and subscribe button. Share this video with your friends. Put on the notification bell. All those great things. Thank you all so much again for the continued support, guys. It's so humbling and so rewarding. It means the world to me. Help us get at 7K subs by June 7th. We're just around a week away. Let's get those sub counts going up, guys. It means a lot. And also check me out on Newsbreak app down in the description down below, where you can find more of the same Mets content, but some exclusive Mets content like I did in your Jacob deGrom highlight video on some of the highlights that you already saw here in this one. So guys, check it out. It means a lot. Let me know your thoughts down below, and let's go Mets, baby.